Daisy Linhares, and I'm a clothing designer. I have a clothing line called ATF, All Things Fabulous, that I started about 3 years ago. Started with a tiny little shop on Abbot Kinney. Growing up in Brazil, it was great. I would just, in the summertime, I would just spend time at the beach, and my mom worked full-time, my father worked full-time. I have 2 brothers, and then I would just find whatever scraps of fabric that my mom had, and I would just make my dolls' clothes, which I still have them. I just liked making things. I came to LA to visit and then kind of got sucked in. I just liked the lifestyle, liked the weather. I got in fashion. I think I always had my finger on it since early age. And when I came to LA, I started a line called Mothballs that I used to buy old cashmere sweaters and make something completely different. I used to sew on my kitchen table, and then out of the blue, I decided I'm going to send some samples to Barney's, New York. And at that time, I was working as a set decorator for a TV show, and I worked with Mila Kunis on that 70s show. And Mila was all done up, makeup and dress, and she said, "Oh, I'll do the photos for Mothballs for you." So a camera guy did the photos before we start shooting that evening, and I got a double LP, and I did a cutout with an X-Acto knife, and I inserted the photos there, and that's what I sent to Barney's, and I was just like, oh, we'll see if something happens. And then I got a call with a meeting, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it, because I didn't have a sales rep. But I think the passion that I have for design and to create prints and to tell a story through the prints, it's just, it's rewarding. The creative process I really enjoy. The process for ATF normally starts with the prints, like creating the story and then developing, finding images that I think would reflect that idea. You almost feel like a kid again, and you can't wait to tell someone, oh, I thought of this and I thought of that print, and I think it'd be just so amazing. And that print in this color, and it's all in my head. But I get excited just with that. And then when it actually comes to life and I make my samples, and I like to be the one that transfer the prints to textile, because I like to see the hand. I like the color that comes out, because we normally transfer already in the fabric that we dye in a particular color, to see how the color combination, if it's pleasing, if it looks great, and then you just can't wait to show someone. That part to me, it's gold. That's what keeps me in the business. I thought about doing a collection that would have, on the prints, have animals that have a bad reputation, like pit bulls, snakes, sharks, because they all deserve love. And if you can celebrate and bring awareness having animals on the prints, that's what I would like to do. I'm guilty of that, because my husband says that I like animals more than I like people. It's a little bit of truth. Everything is made in LA. All the fabric, we need it in LA. We finish the fabric, we dye, we print, everything is done domestically. So that's something I'm proud of. I try to be present more than anything else, because if you think of the past, or if you think of the future, never really enjoy the time that it's now. I think I'll continue doing ATF. I would like to eventually travel more, which I've been blessed enough that I can travel some, but I would like to get to a point that I can travel and bring stuff on my travels as well. Because when you travel overseas, there's amazing textiles, there's so much craft all over the world that if you can combine, and I can put it in my store too, why not? Something that would complement and celebrate other people's art. So.